Understanding Socioeconomic Status, Insights from Marx and Bourdieu. When we think of socioeconomic status, two key thinkers immediately come to mind, Karl Marx and Pierre Bourdieu. While both study social inequality, their approaches to analyzing it reveal contrasting perspectives on how this status is formed and reproduced in society. Karl Marx, one of the major students of class and economy, had an interest in class conflict. He noted two major classes, the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. The bourgeoisie possessed the means of production, i.e., land and factories, whereas the proletariat have to sell their labor for a living. Socioeconomic status for Marx is mainly defined by one's relation to the means of production. The bourgeoisie, by virtue of their ownership of resources, establish a system of exploitation that oppresses the proletariat. Marx felt that this exploitation by class causes social upheaval and eventually revolutionary transformation. Marx noted how economic power is converted into political and ideological power, and the bourgeoisie are able to determine the prevailing culture and values in society. Marx felt that the proletariat needed to become aware of their exploitation in order to join together and overthrow this capitalist system. In contrast, Pierre Bourdieu offered a more multidimensional socioeconomic status model. He proposed the idea of capital, and this is not just economic capital, but also cultural, social, and symbolic capital. Economic capital is monetary resources, whereas cultural capital entails education, know-how, and skills, resources enabling individuals to navigate systems of society. Bourdieu believed that social capital, in the form of relationships and networks, is required to ensure one's socioeconomic status. He believed that individuals who possess high cultural and social capital can use these types of capital to reap rewards, gain access to resources, and consolidate their position in social hierarchies. In contrast to Marx, who viewed class conflict as unidimensional, Bourdieu recognized the intricacy of social interaction and the subtle manner in which power and privilege are transmitted from one generation to the next. In conclusion, Marx and Bourdieu present insightful models for examining socioeconomic status. Whereas Marx focuses on class conflict and economic domination, Bourdieu offers a more complex model that illustrates how different types of capital affect social position. Their ideas enable us to make sense of the mechanisms of inequality and contribute to current discussions on social justice in the modern world.